I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Just fine, how are you?
Yeah, I've had better days.
I understand.
Super. As I try to explain to your officers, so I have somatic responses to police uniforms. One thing that, so you understand that verbiage, correct, Sergeant? Right?
Makes you
somatic
otherwise
responses.
not comfortable. Yes?
It's like a trauma response.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
If you would prefer,
And what helps me is if we talk to each other like friends, and if you're comfortable using first names. The stuttering is not normal.
Sure.
It's a somatic response as well. So if you're comfortable with the first name, so my name is Kevin.
okay. I, in a professional capacity, don't give out my first name.
Sure.
We can pick one if it makes you feel more comfortable.
No, that would be an untruth, and your last name, if you could pronounce it, is fine.
Sergeant Belkey.
Belkey.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that sounds great. If I like right now, if I stutter too much, what helps me is can you turn that down by chance?
Yep, I have it turned down as low as I'm allowed to turn it down.
That's fine. That's fine. What helps me is just telling me to calm down,
Okay.
which I didn't get you, Keel. To calm down and just take a breath.
Sure.
That will help. I was trying to explain to your officers.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just take a breath so I can
Sure, just calm down.
collect myself here. So I'm an independent investigative journalist.
Okay.
I focus on civil rights issues and corruption within systems. It is my job, Keel, to know your job better than you. I'm arrogant. I don't mean to be. It's part of my character, and I apologize ahead of time for sounding arrogant.
Why don't we just call it informed confidence?
Sounds great. That's it's a better phrasing.
Sure.
So I was in Kenosha in 2020 for the Kenosha unrest.
Okay.
I was on Sheridan Road, and I witnessed the shooting that involved Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Sure.
There's a federal civil trial that's happening downtown Milwaukee. It's an ongoing case.
Okay.
I've been investigating the totality of events that have happened for the past 5 years. So whether it's telling the truth about what officers did out there, or telling the truth about what protesters, not degenerate fucking rioters that burnt the city down. So trying to protect both sides and make sure the truth comes out.
Certainly.
I was a material fact witness in that case. The premise of the argument in the federal trial right now is whether or not law enforcement colluded with militia members back in 2020.
Okay.
I have direct, tangible, credible evidence that law enforcement did collude with militia. Not the totality of law enforcement, because not every cop is a piece of shit.
Certainly.
Right? 100%. I reported witness tampering. I have, as you see, so when I do when I cover a story, I build an evidence wall. So I can, it helps me visually
Sure.
to see things.
A lot of people are visual learners or retain things visually.
Yep, 100%. Thank you, Sarge, for recognizing that. I have individuals that have sent me money, and they've called it testimony assurance. That sounds like a bribe to me. I have upwards of 80 online accounts and 40 individuals that I've been tracking. I've tried to go through the appropriate measures. I've contacted you guys 30 times, the FBI IC3. I even went down to the courthouse and talked to the United States Marshals. So that just gives you a little bit of background. I have a stalker who I've now picked up as of September 8th.
Okay.
What I've done, this is not the totality of all of the messages. I've taken screenshots and I've preserved metadata. I've put links that I'm categorizing as an evidence index. Okay. So what I've done, breathe.
Yeah, just calm down.
I even have a ring that says just breathe.
Breathing is a good thing.
I'm sorry. I just I normally don't get nervous around you guys. It's a somatic response from this fucking degenerate therapist. What I did is in the pink is I've notated the very serious things.
Okay.
The stalker.
Now, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you and sound rude.
Yes, sir.
Question number one I have, has this already been otherwise reported to the police?
So, yeah.
And that's why I asked, because I saw Sergeant Lewan's information, and I saw this, which is meaning that we filed a report regarding a criminal violation. Sure.
So, in the 100% correct. I've tried to report the totality of all of this. But because it's a real bizarre fucking situation, so your training goes right to mental health issue and not what it is, which is a coordinated attack of harassment and stalking, psychological manipulation and coercion. So for you guys, you would understand it as domestic violence calls, where we'll just say male, female, male offender, female victim, psychological manipulation, coercion, or
psychological operations on a military scale.
Yes, 100%. Or elder abuse. There's verbiages that coincide with that type of stuff. Picture me as a fucking domestic violence victim who's an elder. So this is the first time on 11/3 that a report was actually filed. I've been trying to file since May 19th of 2025.
Okay.
So I'm going on 7 months now. I'm screaming for help. Officer Love, who's a great gentleman, too new on the force, and just like these officers just immediately dismissed me. They didn't want to look at shit. I had to call for a supervisor, which I keep having to do every single time. I had a victim advocate from the DA's office contact me, and this was written up as a disorderly conduct.
Okay.
It fits the stalking statutes in the state of Wisconsin, where this gentleman has shown that because they fucked up and they left their GPS on, where they have come within 300 feet of my house. The statute cites that they have to show 2 times, right? Unless it's like real fucking severe. I've waited 3 times just to make sure. They've come within 300 feet of my house. They're reciting things that are happening in real time inside of my house, suggesting that there is some sort of environmental surveillance. They have demonstrated that they know when I leave my house and what stores I go to. For example, which is in there, right around the corner is Sunrise, the corner store. I went to get a pack of cigarettes. Within an hour, I got messages from this lunatic stating, "Don't go to Sunrise. They don't want you there either." He's talking about evicting me. I don't want you in my neighborhood, suggesting that it could be a resident that lives in River West.
Nearby?
Yes, sir.
Sure. So real quick,
yes,
and I'm not disputing any of the claims. So,
Sure.
So when I get information from a caller for a call for police service,
Yes, sir.
what I have to do is I have to try and paint the picture of both perspectives, that of you know a victim and of a suspect, and I have to try and think 3 steps ahead, like I'm playing chess.
Yeah, 6. Always 6.
Right,
Go
but
6.
most people don't even play chess to begin with, so I try to just go with 3 steps just to keep things simple.
Yeah, can we do 6 just because 3 is
We can use 6.
3 is a pattern, which I'm gonna get to, but go ahead.
Right.
So yes, playing chess.
So 6 steps ahead, but I have to try and think of what type of plausible explanations a potential suspect might give to otherwise reasonably explain their behavior.
Yes.
So if we believe that this individual is potentially a resident locally, that could, and I'm not disputing what you're saying.
Yes.
That could offer an explanation for their geographically close proximity.
Close proximity, correct.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
I don't think they live in River West.
okay.
So the suspect, who I think it is from Seattle, and I had a court case with this fucking lunatic, and I won, and they moved from Seattle to Kenosha.
So we have personal knowledge of this individual, not just electronic knowledge.
So I believe, so they've never identified like, hey, I'm suspect so and so. But so because of my job, right? So I understand forensics things. Minus my stutter. I understand forensic linguistics. I tried to offer your officers a gift, and I don't know if you're trained in forensic linguistics, but this is a manual that I
unfortunately am not.
You're more than welcome to have this. It's a manual that I developed for forensic linguistics, and I used my case as an example. I have copies. I'm trying to get this published.
Do you have it posted online where I could look it up on a departmental computer?
I can put it on a flash drive. It'll just take me 30 seconds to do before you leave.
I can't take it on a flash drive, and the only reason why I say this is because obviously there's security concerns with taking electronic devices.
No,
so
I get it.
Again, if like you had a website where there was a link in
I
some
didn't post it
capacity,
because it's not a published work yet, and I didn't want
fair enough.
Copyright.
Fair enough.
You can take the tangibles if you'd like. I have. We can get to that later.
Sure.
But the point of it is, I understand forensic linguistics, okay? So language. You guys would serve to understand this shit. It would make you guys better police officers. So when you're talking to people, whether they're victims or suspects, you'll be able to pick up on fucking weird shit with them. Males, females talk different. White people, black people talk different. Geographic location, people talk different. This is the first thing. This is what caused the issue with Keel and I. Sir Keel is a great officer. He's just fucking bored at his job apparently.
Well, we can all get bored sometimes.
Sometimes. I'm trying to give you guys a fucking career-making case. This is you need to read this. I've highlighted the pertinent details so that you'll understand. This has to do with why I've called you out here.
So
you just want to skim.
Real quick, I'm going to rewind just a little bit.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
and pardon me for speaking to you in a manner that might otherwise sound like I'm attempting to insult your intelligence, because you seem like a very informed individual.
You're fine.
Officer Love has already filed a case.
As a disorderly conduct.
I understand that.
Yes, sir.
That's where I'm getting there. Just let me finish. I'd let you speak.
You're fine. I understood.
Quite a bit.
Sergeant Bell, I understand.
So ultimately what happens is we file a police report with the circumstances that are presented to us, and we present that case to the district attorney's office.
Correct.
As you know, the district attorney's office is the legal authority in regards to what criminal proceedings will go forward against a particular suspect.
If they're going to issue charges.
Correct, for an alleged infraction of the law. And I have to play the alleged game.
And the DA's office sucks. You know that.
I'm not saying that they're great. I'm not saying that they're bad. But what I will say is this. is I have had a lot of experience with dealing with district attorneys, assistant district attorneys, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Where if we bring a case to them presented as A, but it reads as B, they can proceed with B.
Right.
They just have to have it documented in an official capacity.
Right.
So what I would say is, one, officer loves a jumping off point. The fact that he's already filed a criminal report.
And I've sent him emails subsequently since that day with updates.
So furthermore, what we can do is we can add to this existing report called a supplemental report.
Yes.
And what that will allow the potential reviewing prosecuting attorney is to get all the information in one tidy bundle.
Correct. Yes.
Makes things a little cleaner.
Yes.
So we can do that. I am not in the habit of, and I guess what I will say is this, in full disclosure, I am not the type of person that's going to necessarily second guess work that has already been done.
Correct.
I like to build upon the work that's already been done.
Which is
because if we start fresh, it brings all the other things into a questionable, muddy mixture.
Yeah.
I like things.
It convolutes everything.
Correct.
Yes,
I want
sir.
things to be clear.
Right.
So, and typically speaking, and the reason why I asked you initially is that you already filed a report, because I see Sergeant Lawan's name there. Generally speaking, once an individual is already dealing with a particular police officer who's addressing their matter, and usually if somebody's already dealing with a supervisor regarding the manner in which that matter is being addressed, I use the analogy of, I don't jump on the moving trains that have already left the station.
Yeah.
It's dangerous because I don't know what the departure time was. I don't know where the destination is.
All the details.
All the
Ticket
details.
holders, all the stuff.
So again, I'm hopping onto the moving train, only knowing so much about the train, where the train has been, where the train is going, and I don't know how long or short I'm going to be involved in the ride.
Got it. Great analogy.
So that's typically what I tell people, and I don't tell that to blow them off. I tell them that to maintain a degree of consistency and continuity through the course of the investigation.
Right. Otherwise, it could affect testimony in a court case where there's overlapping things, and then there's confusion and whatnot. Right.
Because
Take
what
notes,
this hand is doing, this hand doesn't know about.
Correct.
And these hands need to be working together
right.
to hold everything in a nice, tight, understandable package.
Understood. So with Officer Love, so the thing that I have, so when this goes to the district attorney, like when the DA's victim advocate contacted me, so that gentleman, and I can pull up his contact if you need, he had stated that he can't see anything on the report. It says disorderly conduct, ... When I was talking to him and I uploaded files to him, he said, this is not a fucking disorderly conduct. This is like actual stalking. I said, I know. So where I have the issue is I need your fusion center because it's connected to cyber crimes. I need them to be able to jump on this. If it's just written up as disorderly conduct, there's no reason for STAC to get involved. And that's the problem. So I have 6 phone numbers that have been disabled by this group of people, where they've even disabled my phone. Like if your phone is disconnected, you can always call 911. They've disabled my call button feature, where I couldn't call 911 for a month.
Do you have a landline, just out of curiosity?
I don't, unfortunately.
Just a question.
And because of the linguistics things, which is what this states, and it talks about the patterns with the 3. That's why I asked you not to say that number. I need to make sure that it's kicked up to the right people, because I've even asked for detectives that specialize in cyber crimes and psychological manipulation and coercion, because I need a forensic linguistics expert to evaluate this. If you're not trained in forensic linguistics, you're just going to read shit as
It'd be like reading Spanish. I can say it, but I might not understand it.
Yeah, it's just or like if you what's your favorite book? Mine's Catcher in the Rye. If I was just reading Catcher in the Rye,
okay,
right? I'm just gonna I'm reading the book, and it's cool, great book. But when you're using psychological manipulation when it comes to language, If you're trying to like emotionally fuck with people, you would put what's called embedded cues. Which it just looks like regular language, and which is why I'm having somatic responses to things. Unfortunately, I can never get past your patrol officers, and a lot of times I can't even get past you guys because, unfortunately, you guys get trained more in shooting your fucking guns than linguistics patterns with like people like lunatic Dave Grossman. I went.
Who wrote on killing?
What's that?
Who wrote on killing?
Yeah. Shooting and killing people are like having an orgasm. That's what he said. He's a fucking nut job. Everything that's up here, I did bring to District 5, and Officer Amalia, who dismissed me multiple times and told me on the phone that nothing I'm doing is real. So I asked for his supervisor, which got me to Sergeant Lewin. He made copies of the things. I have additional things. So like you're saying, and this is why I called again, because I was told every single time I have contact to call so that it's documented and it can go with the reports. I was trying to get there, but when I tried to hand Officer Keel a document, he's fucking standing there right now, disinterested. Blackwood just looks lost, and I said, okay, you don't give a fuck. And when I handed something to Keel and he actually took it, he just passed it off. I was trying, because they're officers that are not familiar with what I'm doing, I was just trying to provide a little bit of background and context for what I was trying to talk about.
Sure. Calm down.
So that
take a breath.
Every time I reach out for help or any type of assistance, I seem to have there's some type of retaliation. If you looked on my company Facebook page or my personal, which I've left as certain things as public, so that you guys could review those things. I have accounts that are so if you remember, the shooting incident with Rittenhouse happened August 25th, 2020.
Thereabouts. Yeah, I don't remember the exact date.
I do. I was there. It's 25th of fucking August. I have accounts that are being created August 2025. So it's symbolic to trigger. Because I have some PTSD. This is the first time I saw people shot and killed in front of me.
Sure.
Traumatic incident for me and everybody that was out there, even all of you guys. I don't know if any of you were there, but lives are forever changed because of that whole fucking mess. So I have dozens of accounts with those creation dates. I have accounts that are referencing real life events that have happened with me, whether it's public information or it's like, how the fuck would anybody know that, right? Sure. And I'm literally, I feel like I'm Tom Hanks playing in the Da Vinci Code, playing fucking angels and demons, and I'm decoding fucking riddles. There is an example of that I posted publicly for people to see, this is why I keep saying the urgency of this, because if I get the fucking riddle correct and the decoding of this, then I seem to be rewarded. If I fucking get it wrong, then I have some sort of consequence, whether it's a legal filing. I had people stealing my fucking mail for months, so I was missing child support court, so I was getting capias warrants issued for me. Which now I'm going to Kenosha fucking fighting that nonsense.
Sure.
So I'm getting these retaliatory things.
Yep. Can I hop in real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm going to address a couple of your points just because our conversation is going from point A to point Z real quick. So let me hover back to some of the middle letters of the alphabet.
I have like a year's worth of shit, so I'm like throwing everything out, hoping that you catch on to something.
Right.
And I know it looks like disorganized speech, which your mental health training would go to delusional disorder or dissociative disorder. And I don't mean to be like that. I'm frantically trying to get something for you to like, let's talk about that. You know what I mean?
Right. And a lot of times, a lot of the situations, as you can understand, and I'll use your analogy of like domestic violence. We're dealing with 5 years of domestic violence, and we're asked to find the solution in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
So it gets very challenging.
Yep.
I guess a couple of things I want to talk about. Number one, the inability for you to call 911. That's a concern for me.
Yes.
I'm not telling you to. I'm not, requiring you to do anything. Consider getting a landline so you have a direct means of communication to emergency services that can't be otherwise electronically disrupted, for the most part. I'm not a technology guru, so I can't say what can and can't be done with landlines. I know things can happen,
Yeah.
But that'd probably be one step that these individuals in question might not otherwise take into account, because we're in such a wireless technological world.
Yeah, and what they did is they disabled the port on my laptop. So if you're hardwired in, it's a little harder to jump into people's shit. The hard line, like you're saying, makes it more difficult for them to come.
Sure.
They were mirroring my phones and mirroring my computer, which I'll touch on as soon as you're done. But I've done that, and I've gotten a VPN.
So next, the disruption or otherwise intercepting of your mail.
Yep.
What I would recommend doing, and it might be an inconvenience to you, and I acknowledge that, you experiencing inconveniences because of things that have been done by other people or done to you is not necessarily a fair thing.
Yeah, I have all of that documented.
But having maybe your mail sent to a P.O. box at the post office, so it goes directly from the postal carriers to a P.O. box at the post office.
Yes.
And then picking up the mail, so it can't be otherwise diverted, forwarded, stopped, held, whatever the case.
Which they've done. They've reverted my mail to an address in Illinois. The problem with that is that because of domestic terrorist laws after 9/11, you have to have a lease. I don't actually have a lease for this place. So in order to get P.O. box or whatever, or have your mail held, you have to have an actual lease that the post office can view. So
but then my only other suggestion would be to maybe talk to somebody at the post office to see what type of solutions they can come up with this previously experienced problem.
Yeah.
I don't work for the Postal Service, so I can't tell you what options are or are not available.
I filed with the postal inspector to investigate as well. So
Sure, and I can't make any promises or guarantees, especially on behalf of the Postal Service.
yeah.
But again, just some different things to follow through on or follow up on, I guess I should say, on your end, in the interest of easing some of these unfortunate occurrences or inconveniences. I guess the next way I'm going to go is kind of the analogy that I use with the train. So you said that you've called for the police to respond on multiple occasions regarding this ongoing and otherwise fluidly developing situation.
Yes.
And you find yourself again in the position where, and I'm just going to use essentially your words or your intention with Officer Keel and Officer Blackwood. They're either otherwise disinterested or they're otherwise uninformed, or they don't know this to the detail or to the depth that they should. And we find ourselves in a position where we're continuously re-explaining the same situation over and over and over again to different people over and over and over again.
Which I tried to put a summary together so that I can hand.
And I do understand that. I guess I'm thinking we might be better served collectively is if we have somebody who is already well-versed, well aware of the situation. In this case, I'll probably jump off with the report that's already been filed by Officer Love and the contact that you've had with Sergeant Lewan. And when we have further developments for the particular case that we've already filed a report for, single point of contact, single pieces of information or single pieces of update or situational circumstantial updates, and then get that supplemental report filed one at a time, because otherwise we're re-explaining the situation, reinventing the wheel every single time.
So when I called 911 today, I did specifically ask if Officer Love was on shift.
Mm-hmm.
His thing says I call that 6. His thing says he comes on 7 to 3 a.m.
Correct.
But I did say if because I knew you guys were going to be fucking backed up. I said if Officer Love is on the street, if he is available today, then if you could please send him. So I tried that.
Yeah, it's not always going to work. I understand that.
No, because of he could have been on a call or whatever.
Correct.
With Sergeant Lewin, when I had gone in, I gave him the stuff. He made copies. I have more stuff to give him now, and we scheduled a time for me to come in the following day. He wanted to review everything, and you guys had some sort of threat to a funeral that just happened. I don't know the details. I don't really care. It's not my business. But he had to cancel the meeting, and he said he would get back to me sometime over the weekend. My concern is because I'm having somatic responses based off this fucking lunatic therapist that I filed this complaint over, on May 19th, he had sent me text messages to kill myself, so encouraging self-harm. I had a somatic response where I came very close to doing that. My inherent will to live is pretty fucking high.
That's good.
And then on or about September 4th, they made a second attempt with embedded cues, and I was shown this image, which is painted on a fucking bridge at Caesars Park right down the street. So this is supposed to be me, and because these guys are using this weird biblical fucking weird shit, the angel wings, and it's painted on a bridge. The background is the therapist supposedly jumped off the home bridge in an attempt to commit suicide. I can't file an open records request because of the sensitivity of that, if that's true. So when this image was shown to me, again, I had a somatic response, and I wrote a goodbye letter. Because they're doing everything in patterns of 3, as you see up here on the board, I've started listing patterns, and what this says, this outlines an entire timeline. Because I was online, so I'm obviously, trolls are gonna fuck with me and whatever. This is a coordinated attack where even shit from 2020 that was happening is it's related to what is happening now, and it's showing patterns of 3 with emojis, which are important. Don't dismiss those. And certain words, and like the stalker, his original screen name was Guy, and then he changed it now to Doom, which has a reference to Point Pleasant with Mothman, and when the bridge collapsed in, I believe, 1967, which is folklore, and it suggests impending doom. So they're using this weird fucking shit. And whatever. So my concern, to get to the point, my concern is because I'm having somatic responses still, and I went to the ER yesterday because I'm trying to document as much as possible. Somebody sends me a fucking text message with a fucking weird angel or a fucking vision of God or the word fucking doom, I'm fucking jumping off my balcony head first. You understand? And they've done it twice now, so there's a third one coming. So this is why I keep saying on 911, I understand it's not a shooting incident, right? Nobody's showing up with a gun, because they're not that fucking dumb, right? If I just kill myself, it looks like mental health. Look at this guy, fucking Russell Crowe from Beautiful Mind over here, right? You dismiss it as fucking suicide, and it never gets investigated, okay? So I'm concerned that they're gonna do this one more time, while it's not a direct gun to my fucking brain, it's still just as dangerous in a verbal kind of way. So this is why I need it sort of kicked up, right? I was calling, and I even said this on 911, you can check the 911 call, where I have updated information, and I now believe I understand or know who the suspect is. I made a mistake in my own linguistics where, like I said, white people, black people talk different, right? There's if you're trying to mirror a thing, or you're trying to conceal your identity. I missed the original messages because I was focused on the threats. The person starts off talking like a Caucasian male, and then when I called them out, they, which is even why they're using the picture. They switched to African American vernacular, and then I focused that I thought it was my neighbor downstairs. So I'm sorry if that sounds racist. I fucked up on linguistics. That's my fault. So that's a mistake on my part.
Sure.
What I believe. So what I'm trying to say is I think I know the suspect because they fucked up. And bad guys fuck up. They make mistakes because they're fucking arrogant. Everything is coming in 3s, right? I wrote a rap. It's like an Eminem diss track, like to all the fucking haters. This fucking lunatic. His name is CJ Halliburton. He was in Kenosha. This is the guy. He filed a defamatory restraining order, telling people that I threatened to shoot him, and that I was encouraging my viewers to shoot him. I've never done that. Great bodily harm or death, I'm fucking snitching. I don't give a fuck, right? Nobody deserves to die. There's references that the stalker is making that is direct references from the diss rap that I wrote, language, body build, hands, because there's a image of this fucking guy. There's a lot that I'm going on. But it's Mr. Halliburton. There's references to the court case that the restraining order court case that took 6 months to fight against, and I subsequently won. I brought 10,000 hours of video. So how much do you think I'm bringing for this, right? I believe it's Mr. Halliburton. Like I said, he moved from Seattle after I won the case, and he moved to Kenosha. Kenosha residents that I still have ties to, because I fucked his company and he's no longer doing his shit, said that he got kicked out of Kenosha because I exposed him for fucking breathe, bro, calm down. I exposed him for committing fraud, stealing money that he said that he was raising for Kenosha victims, and he was stealing the money. Kenosha residents said that he moved out to Milwaukee. So this fucking guy is coming closer to me, and based off of so I'm trying. I put stuff into a third party thing to remove personal bias and confirmation bias. I've done it 3 different times. With that number, just to make sure, so that I'm accurate, because I make mistakes. I'm a human being, and it's showing that it is related to the rap I wrote. It's related to the case, and there's a group out here, a racist group, a truck group called the Wisconsin Truck Takeover Enthusiasts. The head of it is supposedly Andrew Kreblin, but he's not. He's had to take a step back. It's CJ Morrison.
I'm just going to step in.
I think it's CJ Halliburton.
Real quick, we have started here.
I know, we're going.
And we have gone here.
So the stalker contacted me today. I was calling to get that added to the report. I asked for Officer Love. I got these guys and you. I have more information to go with that report.
Yep.
And I believe the suspect is Mr. Halliburton.
All right,
That's the short of it, and I can end with that.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Again, we're not going to hop on the train.
How do we get this supplemental?
But we can throw some cargo on it.
Let's do it.
This is what we're going to do.
Let's build a fucking bonfire, because we got 40 people that need to go to prison.
What we need to do to start here in the here and now for today.
Yes.
With Officer Q and Officer Blackwood, we're going to need a relatively concise reason for your call today.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
A concise reason for your call today. And when I say concise, I mean like 5 paragraphs.
I'll do it less.
And that's going to get our ball rolling.
Yep.
For throwing cargo onto the moving train. What we're going to do from there is I'm going to touch base with Officer Love.
Yes.
All right. And I'm going to have him reach out to you and provide you a link to upload evidence electronically.
Yeah, you guys scare me with that, because your fusion center.
Well, I'll say this.
I need a computer link, not a phone link.
I'll see what I can do. We got to operate with what we got. But getting that electronic evidence quickly is the fastest way that we can otherwise get it into the hands of Fusion, and it's also the fastest way that we can get it into the hands of the district attorney's office.
Sergeant Franco, you know him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I dropped off a flash drive.
There's a lot of people on this train that I didn't know about.
There's going to be more. You may have to put officers in jail, unfortunately.
Well, that's unfortunate, but if it's necessary, it's necessary.
Fuck, I love you, Billy. That's fucking good attitude. Because bad officers need to go to prison so good officers can do their jobs. My family's police, fire, military, so right? Okay. Sergeant Franco, let's add more fucking cargo. One of the first officers that came was Murphy and Weisenborn. Then I called to do supplemental. Murphy and Petty, Terrence Petty came. I know Petty because of swatting incident from this fuck that was shot by Rittenhouse. Terrence Petty came. Petty ended the investigation and said that this is mental health. It's all in my fucking brain. Crazy people don't have fucking evidence. So the investigation ended. But when Murphy and Weisenborn were on, I dropped off 2 envelopes with some initial comprehensive case summaries and whatever.
I recently saw them with a lot of paperwork. I'm assuming this is the same stuff then.
I don't know. I don't know. Franco says that they're on it, but Petty said they're fucking not on it. I don't know. But I gave a flash drive too that has zip files of the actual evidence that I've uploaded that has made these comprehensive reports. So Sergeant Franco would have that, or potentially Murphy, Weisenborn, or Petty.
Why don't we do this?
They have the actual evidence. And then I dropped off some of the forensic things.
Did they pull a separate police report number?
Nobody has given me a report number.
That's a report number.
Other than Love.
Love,
He's
okay.
the first one since May 19th that's given me a report. As far as I know, there's been no other report generated for this case. And I tried calling for the Open Records Department. That's District 3.
Yes.
Right? Yes. There's no fucking reports other than this one. So all you're gonna have is my 911s and your cat calls. So that's the first report.
So let's do this, because I want to wrap this up.
Yeah.
And I want to get you the necessary police service in the most time efficient manner for you and the most time efficient manner for us.
Yeah.
Because again, otherwise we're going to have another incident where you're going to call. And again, if it's a life and danger incident, call 911.
See, and that's why I think it is, because I never know, like, where this guy tells me today, like, what are you afraid to fuck an N-word? Well, I don't know if one of these words is an embedded fucking thing. Do you know what I mean?
I completely understand, but in the eyes of, we'll just use in the eyes of the law, for example.
Yeah, that's why it gets dismissed so fast.
Well, no, I guess when I say life and death, I'm thinking something imminent.
Which this could be. So because of the linguistics danger, it should be...
Real quick, let me finish. This could be means that there's a potential for it not to be imminent.
Well, that is true.
So
but
imminent.
Somebody pulling a gun could potentially not be fucking imminent though either.
Correct. I understand, and there's kind of two sides to every coin.
I get it. It's semantics.
It is. Yeah, it is. Right. But I would say either an imminent threat or something where it's going to happen kind of thing. Imminence. That's going to be the 911 aspect of it. Anything where it's like it's a threat and it could happen, and I believe it could be, or it might be, or it's implying or otherwise inferring, we would have to play that as the non-emergency route.
My understanding is your non-emergency number is not a recorded line. Is that correct? Or am I?
To my knowledge, they're all recorded. I can't speak to that 100%. I don't work up there. Not that long ago, they transitioned. Technically, they're not part of the police department. They're their own entity. It's the Department of Emergency Communications.
Okay.
It's ran by the city. Clearly, they have the powers to dispatch us and so on and so forth, but they don't fall within our chain of command. They're a separate entity.
Okay. So I was calling 911 so that I want to make sure I have everything logged.
Right.
So that it's for the evidentiary elements for the DA. So they see how many times I called.
Nope, I understand.
Gates put in the CAD system.
But what I don't want to see happen, and I don't want to see this happen, is in the event that you use 911 and it's not an actual imminent emergency situation, you could get a citation for misuse of emergency telephone numbers.
Yeah, right.
Which they have the authority to issue.
Yeah.
And they've done it, and people call 911 for non-911 matters, and there has to be consequences for ill-advised actions, shall we say?
Correct.
Second thing is, depending on the frequency at which the police respond to something, depending on what is or is not reported. Let's say you get called to a house 75 times, and 75 times it was nothing, which happens.
Yeah, sure.
The persons at that residence could actually be put in what's called nuisance status.
Yeah.
Which is
kind of, I think I'm almost there.
You could be. and here's the deal. And the reason why I give you the cautionary tale is not to say don't call us.
Yeah.
My cautionary concern is that when we have something that's legitimate that's going on, that people could face potential penalty for trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see that happen.
My concern with, like, I could walk to District 5, right? Like, this could have been, right?
Certainly.
I was trying to make sure that it was logged, but because, like, he's come within 300 feet, he said he is willing to do great bodily harm. Like, everything he said he's willing to do, he's done so far, except for actually physically, get me. But I'm afraid to walk, like, at night. And then I'm afraid to have my body armor on when I walk into District 5. I don't want, because you guys have already been shot at by a fucking lunatic. I'm nervous walking in there with body armor, and then people are like, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
No,
but I'm nervous sometimes. Like, I went to just go outside the other day, they messaged, which I ended up calling you guys, and I fucking ran back in the house, because I'm like, I don't know what this fucking dude is. So I understand what you're saying.
And this is where I'm thinking how we can proceed, and I guess how we can kind of wrap everything up in a way that's packaged, palatable, and otherwise efficient on all fronts.
Can I give you what I've collected today of why I believe it's this fucking
Not
thing?
yet,
Okay.
because where I'm trying to go with this is to get some consistency in reporting.
Okay.
So rather than Officer Keogh and Officer Blackwood taking all this information and jumping onto somebody else's ongoing and current investigation, this is what I would like to see happen. I would like to see my officers here tonight file a supplemental report to Officer Love's initial report. What I can do is, they're not working now, but I can touch base with Officer Weisenborn and Officer Murphy, find out what steps they have taken, if they're working in conjunction with Officer Love or if they're working on a separate matter. And if they are currently working on a separate matter, but we discover that it is in fact related, I would like to marry those two together
Okay.
in the interest of clarity and consistency. From there, what I would like to do is find you essentially a point of contact from not just Officer Love's shift, but maybe Officer Weisenborn's shift or Sergeant Franco's shift, because those two shifts adjoin one another.
Yeah.
Huge coverage on the face of the clock.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
That's why I was trying to get it so it's urgent. So it went to a detective, so that I have that point of contact, and it's a detective that would be trained in these types of things. Disorderly conduct's not going to go to.
And I understand that, but we can take disorderly conduct to the district attorney's office. They can review the totality of the circumstances, and they can proceed with a different, more serious offense. They certainly can, and that's within their purview of control as prosecuting attorneys. We basically just tell the story, put it on a piece of paper. It says Milwaukee Police on the top of it. Give it to these folks over here. What do you guys think? And they go, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. So we don't, and a lot of people are like, well, what are my charges? We don't charge people with anything. We refer police reports, correct.
Yeah.
Additionally, since you've already been reached out, or I'm sorry, a victim advocate has reached out to you, that is an excellent sign, because that means it's already being handled in a serious nature at the district attorney's office.
Okay, and I emailed them.
You're probably not going to get that type of involvement unless somebody's already taking this matter seriously.
I see.
So that's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
Additionally, they do have investigatory resources at the district attorney's office. I cannot speak for them. I make no promises or guarantees on what they are or are not capable of based on their caseload. But they do have some individuals that specialize in some more high-tech things on that end. That would be a county law enforcement. They're actually law enforcement, that they're a county aspect or a county resource, which means they have a little broader reach than we do as the Milwaukee Police Department, because we're just the local boys.
Yeah.
So that's another avenue that you might be able to bring up to your victim advocate, and maybe that's something that they can facilitate. Again, I can't tell you that they will or will not do that. I don't know. Yeah. But it's an option to at least ask about.
I was sending everything to the victim advocate, thinking like, possibly. It was just concerning because the therapist sending me text message to kill myself is a crime in the state of Illinois. Wisconsin.
Oh,
sorry,
Wisconsin.
I'm a fib.
I won't hold it against you.
Sorry. It was making me concerned because I've been trying to report that since May 19th, and now we're fucking box crazy.
Here's the other layer, no pun intended, to what it is I'm about to say. My ideal thing is like, I too am a very visual person. I like to kind of break things down and set things before me as I'm organizing my things. A lot of other people are the same way, especially as men, generally speaking, are very visual people. Reminders, sticky notes, wearing a rubber band around your wrist or something so you don't forget to take the dog out, or whatever the case may be. Yep. We're very visual, responsive individuals.
Right, whereas females are more imaginative and...
Correct. Yes. So one of the phrases that I like to use is, I don't like things that are repetitively redundant. Yes. And I say that humorously, because it's repeating a repeating thing.
Yeah, I'm tired of repeating the same shit.
So not just you being repetitively redundant with new officer after new officer after new officer, which is why I want to create some consistency for points of contact, but I also don't want repetitive redundancy with what you give these officers and what it is that you've already offered to the district attorney's office victim advocate. Because now let's say we file a supplemental report, we have information, but you've already given that information to the victim advocate. Now when they put all their case information together, those visual people, they get all the information, they print it out, and now they're looking at two sets of the same thing, or six sets of the
6
same
sets,
thing.
yeah.
I had to skip that number for you. So that's what I'd like to do today.
Okay,
again-
I can give you what's pertinent for today.
Sure.
And summarize that in one paragraph.
Okay, what I will do, I think I have an envelope downstairs in my car.
Okay.
How much documentation are we referring to in total?
A couple of things. I can actually grab a envelope for you if you'd like.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my officers here today take that quick synopsis for today, again, a couple paragraphs, so we can continue the ball rolling, or continue the train down the line, if you will. We're gonna be able to pass this information on to Officer Love.
Yes.
You're not wrong in that he is a newer officer.
5 months.
But you're aware of this.
Yes.
So I will say this. This is a tremendous learning opportunity.
And I've requested for Officer Love to be part of the investigatory thing because I believe that he could learn a lot. And I've sent him in the email. I've sent him my linguistics manuals to help him along.
So we'll get this information, and what I'm going to do in the interest of consistency
Yes, sir.
is we're going to get this information passed on to Officer Love.
Yes.
And I'm going to touch base tomorrow with Officer Weisenborn.
Yes.
And I'm going to find out if there's a point of contact that we can establish on that shift. So again, we have lots of coverage on the face of the clock, so if something comes up, you have a point of contact. That individual officer might not be immediately or otherwise readily available, but I'm looking for consistency.
Is there a way, because of like the seriousness of what I'm saying, there's 80 online accounts, there's 40 individuals, people stealing my mail, where we need the Fusion Center.
Bless you. Was that a sneeze?
No,
I thought you were sneezing.
No.
That's okay.
Where we need the Fusion Center to investigate, and I need a specialized type of detective, where I can not bother patrol officers. And
Right.
Is there a way to get it to, like, that's the point of contact?
What I can do is I'm going to touch base with Sergeant Lewan and Sergeant Franco, because again, the train's rolling.
Franco's going to tell you that I'm an asshole because I've accused Milwaukee PD, because I have reason to believe that there are members of, because I've already had one of your officers repeat things that have happened in my house that Milwaukee would not otherwise know of. I have that on video as well.
All right, well, maybe Sergeant Franco will call you an asshole, but I'll say this. Assholes can still be victims.
Yes,
And I'm not calling you an asshole, I'm just saying.
I am, though. But
You know-
you're right. Yes.
So, and again, I'm not always the most pleasant guy either. You can ask these two. I work with them on a daily basis.
I don't know, Belky. You seem all right.
I can be. And oddly enough, I've been at work since 8 a.m.
Oh, fuck that.
Yes.
I can grab an envelope and I
If
can
you have one, yep.
Yes, I can.
So this, again, we'll do a
gonna
couple
send-
paragraph synopsis for today's matter. We'll have them file a supplemental report to this report number that's already been filed by Officer Love.
Yes, sir.
We'll take this this documentation that you have, we'll hand that off to Officer Love again so we have consistency.
I'm sorry.
So we have some consistency. I'm gonna touch base with Sergeant Franco, with Sergeant Lewan, figure out what steps have been taken thus far.
Yes, sir.
I can make no promises or guarantees on the involvement of the Fusion Division or STAC. That's above my pay grade. I don't make that call, but depending on the information that we get,
Yes, sir.
within the reports that will potentially be filed in the future regarding this matter, it's based on the totality of the circumstances. And if they start to see that this pot is very large and very bubbly, they might take the necessary steps to prevent it from bubbling over.
Okay.
And I think that's in the best interest of all of us.
Yep.
So again, we'll do a supplemental report today on Officer Love's report. I'm gonna touch base with the two other supervisors that you've spoken to. I'm gonna touch base with Officer Weisenborn and find out what steps that she has taken as far as any type of investigation that she's initiated based on the call for service. We're gonna try and leave some of the officers that you have seemingly expressed displeasure with working in. Maybe Officer Petty's not our go-to. Maybe Officer O'Malley is not our go-to.
D definitely is not. O'Malley is a fuck. I don't like him at all.
Well, I'm not gonna say if I do or don't.
I don't
In the
like
interest of, we don't wanna play the confirmation bias game.
him. telling a potential victim that something is not real and it's all in their fucking brain is not. The officers should not do that if they're unaware. I haven't had contact with him in 6 months, so he doesn't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Sure, yeah, and I understand that there's frustrations on both sides too.
And I get it. My stuff looks, because who the fuck has 8 attacks that happen on them in a 9-month period? Who has 80 fucking online people? 40 this is bizarre, right? So it looks like mental health. It does. It looks like mental health. It looks like schizophrenia.
I'm gonna go with you look like a private investigator, and like you said, you're an investigative journalist. So
Well, thanks for that.
well, let's chalk it up. I was like, you can paint a picture, and people can look at the same picture and interpret something completely different.
Totally different. Yeah, and that's been my concern. So
and that's why I'm trying to get you some consistency in people that are seeing the picture the way that you're presenting it.
yeah,
Versus people are going to see the picture and they're going to have their own bias involved in how they're perceiving something.
which is people. If I can make one suggestion that maybe you could talk to the officers. If I'm trying to hand them a piece of thing like with the stalker and it's like clearly marking. And I don't need to look at this. I don't need to look at. Yes, the fuck you have to look at the evidence of what I'm trying to. You know what I mean?
Sure.
These guys didn't want to look at shit. They didn't want to read anything. And obviously, I was trying to give them a little context so they knew what was happening. But because of the contact again today, but like they should be looking at some. At least one of them, and the other one keep eyes on the suspect.
Yes and no. And I guess where I'm going to jump in their corner a little bit here is, like you even said yourself, this makes it look like I'm crazy. This makes it look like I'm paranoid or that I'm schizophrenic or that I'm having all these other mental health occurrences going on.
Yeah.
All right. You even said something to the effect of this isn't normal.
And it's fucking not.
Right.
That's the problem.
So give my officers a degree of grace, all right, when they show up cold.
Well, that's why I said your training is going to go right to mental health instead of looking at it the way it is. The problem with this case, because it's not normal, is it's showing whether it's law enforcement or somebody that has knowledge of law enforcement practices, is that they know what the fuck you guys are going to do. So
Sure.
that's why I keep getting dismissed. So it's either law enforcement or it's somebody that really knows your fucking jobs.
Sure.
You know,
And I'm not saying that is or isn't happening, but I guess where I'm going with this is, again, my officers step into a situation completely from the unknown. They're walking into something, again, they're looking at something through the lens of their own eyes and with their own personal experiences and maybe with some bias, because we all have bias,
Of course.
Conscious or unconscious bias.
We do.
So
You're fucking good, Dopey.
I appreciate that. So sometimes what we need to do to assess the situation is not dive deep into it right away. And sometimes based on some of our crisis intervention team training is not to feed into someone's
Use the bad words, you're fine.
the delusions
Yes,
and
yes.
confirm those delusions as actual or factual. Sometimes it's hey, let's slow down, let's figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of just taking that breath and doing that breathing, doing that relaxing that we all need to do so we can assess the situation.
Yeah,
Sometimes
if I didn't
it's
have a year's worth of shit that I'm frantically trying to throw out, you know what I mean? So,
my goal
let's
is
get
to
this stuff and
not
then,
pile on to the unsuspecting and the unknowing,
yeah,
and let's keep some consistency for you, consistency for the officers, consistency for the investigation, consistency for the district attorney's office.
okay, that
So
sounds,
supplemental report tonight, we're gonna take some documents forward from you, and we're gonna turn those over to Officer Love. They're gonna file their supplemental report on there. I'm gonna touch base with Sergeant Luan. I'm gonna touch base with Sergeant Franco. I'm gonna touch base with Officer Weisenborn. I wanna find some consistency in your ability to make additional supplemental reports or additional findings.
Yep.
So we can get those documented appropriately, and it can all be managed under one case management.
can you be my guy?
I cannot.
Okay,
Unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna be working here at District 5 much longer.
fuck that. You wanna come work for me?
I don't like those things,
What things?
computers.
I don't fucking like them either. I'd rather.
I know, but this screams computer to me.
I'd rather have a pen and paper. I don't even want a cell
I
phone.
want to go sit in the woods. That's another thing.
Same. I'm a fucking avid hiker, bro.
Unplug, man.
Dude, I need to, but I got people. I'm afraid to go outside and be in the woods and wind
I
up
understand,
dead.
but if you can unplug and give yourself just some physical and mental reprieve, even
Yeah,
if it's
I want to
for
go
a couple
hiking.
of hours,
I'm sponsored by hiking companies, backpacking, and I'm losing my fucking sponsors because of this shit.
right? I got you. man.
So, can I give you this as a present? It's the linguistics thing.
Put it in here.
I want it for you because you're smart as
I
fuck.
understand that. There's a couple of hot things happening right now. I've
Okay.
tried to keep my radio volume down as best I could.
No, you're fine.
I'm the only supervisor for my shift.
Oh, you're fucked.
So
Yeah.
tell me about it. Again,
You're
I've
fine.
been here since 8 a.m.
Okay.
So I don't mean
let's-
to dismiss you
you're
at the
fine.
moment. I do have to
We're
go.
wrapped up. So let's get these guys with the supplementals. I'll bag up what they need, and then I'll put your gift in there too. You should have this, and they really should be reading stuff like this.
Sounds
All
good.
of your new officers should be trained in forensic linguistics.
I don't disagree, but there's a lot of other training that the court of public opinion is screaming for us to take. A lot of it we are taking, and
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
some of
saying.
them are fucking stupid.
You
know that. Yeah.
All right, I do have
All
to
right,
go,
do
sir.
your thing.
Hey, fist bump.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
breathing.
I appreciate you.
All right. Hey, our conversational flow got a lot smoother too, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Because you calmed down, right?
Yeah, you see I'm not stuttering?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Perfect.
All
Thank
right,
you,
sir.
Sergeant Belkey.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. Okay. Officer Keel, Officer Blackwood. I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot earlier. I'm just scared. I react obviously out of fear, and when we react out of fear, we react stupid. That's my fault. And I thank you for calling Supervisor. So, if you guys want to do the, what do you need from me?
Just all the documents that you were supposed to give us so we can go back to the district and
short paragraph of the synopsis that you and Sergeant Belkey spoke about.
Okay, sure. I'm going to give you this. This will be your paragraph. It's the highlighted sections. See, now I'm stuttering because I'm nervous again. That will, let's just do it this way. This will be your paragraph. Focus on the highlighted sections. Ignore the other stuff, and you'll. Envelope. A case file, would this be okay?
that's fine.
Okay. You're disinterested, irritated. This is for Sergeant Belkey. This is the incident that happened today. Okay. Do you want to use your phone to take a picture of Sergeant Love's report number?
No,
do you
we
need
can
that?
look it up ourselves. No,
Okay, great. Great. You don't need that.
We do need your information though, so if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll give you.
give us your
I'm going to
information.
give you my ID. Because that's not subject to public record. This is the gentleman who I think it could be. I'm going to put that in there for you. Sergeant Luan has this. This is my attorney stuff, so you don't need that. Sergeant Luan has this. And what I am going to give you is I'm going to give you a copy of this because this is pertinent. And Blackwood, you can laugh at me if you read this. I did steal a few M&M lines. But you can laugh at me for trying to. I think, just want to double check, I think that is the pertinent of what you need. I think, for the most part, Sergeant Lewin has everything else. There's a few things I printed out, but I don't think you gentlemen need that. I think what you need is in here. Oh, can you write this down? If you could just, verify that this number is tagged with one of your people. If it is not, then I think it needs to be part of the case.
We don't have everyone's personal phone numbers.
If
We
somebody,
don't have access to it, sir.
if somebody can find out, because I'm going to keep calling this number, and if it's somebody connected with the police department, I don't want to be, but if you can, part of your investigation, if you could please verify, because they're like, it's very odd, and I've had people that have impersonated law enforcement already.
I'm writing the contact card right now, so I can't write that down on your card.
Do you want me to write it down?
You can write it down on a piece of paper and you can give it to us. You have a post-it.
I can't wait to fucking get your fucking body cams. Quiet when fucking Belky's here, but you're fucking rude when he leaves. You guys are so fucking disinterested. I'm doing this. Asshole. I'm so glad I'm protected by the fucking First Amendment in the Supreme Court. 6 0 4 7 8. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to print this out for you. Because it needs to go in that report. Bear with me while I print this out.
We really have to get going.
Yeah,
I can write it down.
you're supposed to collect the things
Yep,
that
I'll write
need
it
to
down
go
right
in
now, sir.
The things that need
What's
to go
the
in
phone
thing.
number?
I'm going to print it out for you so it goes in the thing. I'm going to print it right now
That's
for you.
Not necessary.
It is necessary. I'll call Belky back here, bro. Please don't. Don't be a... I'm giving you one more document. You can wait 30 fucking seconds.
So I'm not raising my voice at
No,
you.
but you're rude.
No one's
I'm
been
not
rude
trying to
We've
be
been
rude.
respectful to you this entire time.
We're just asking.
I'm in
for
the middle
phone
of
number.
something.
No one said that.
You just did. I'm writing the contact card. You don't understand the tone behind your voice. And the look on your fucking face is such just ignorant fucking disdain, man. I could have made your fucking careers, and they're not going to be made. Thank you, Officer Blackwood. I even tried to apologize to you, Keel, and you.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, get fucked. You're an asshole, like a legit asshole. But thanks for responding. I appreciate it. And thanks for. Do you have a report number, or when can I get that?
I left you a contact card next to your ID, sir.
Can you answer when I get a supplemental report number?
It'll be the same page number as Officer Nelson.
Okay, great. Thank you for answering that. Fucking cunt. What a dick, dude.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off.
And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough as
I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
you are not as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me,
blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous,
But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous,
But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
they tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous,
But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep
I
chasing.
think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous,
But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
they tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous,
But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit
shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay, cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me, respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe, I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate for taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it, get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. But now, yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. They know that we're calling it love. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.